I'm in 0503 Autorig with bones. Here we have our green warble character, and it has its puppet pins and its many bones made from those pins, renamed for easy reference, and now all we need to do to finish up is rig those bones. So I'm going to start by going ahead and selecting all my bones. I'll select the top L_hand, hold down Shift, select the head, and they're all selected. Great. Now I just need to make sure to go to the Autorig menu, and in case you can't find it, just go up to the little rigging icon up here, go to Autorig and click on that, and that'll bring us here. This is an upright walking character, so I'll leave it set to plantigrade, and I'm going to click on the full character rig. So right off the bat, since we named everything to correspond with the names here, like left thigh, left knee, left foot, this is already filled in and good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Next, we have the right thigh, right knee, right foot corresponds. Good to go. Next, we have the front leg or the arms. I have left arm, left elbow, left hand. They correspond. Looks good. I'll hit Next. Now I have the right arm, right elbow, and right hand. Looks good. Click Next. Finally, the spine, head, and neck. So head will be head. Neck will be from neck to neck since it's one pin. And spine or torso will be from torso to torso, and we don't have a pelvis, so we'll leave it at that. I'll hit Next. And since there's no tail, I'm going to go ahead and hit Remove All, so nothing's filled in here, and click OK. Then let's watch the magic happen. All right, this is rigged up, and well, look at those controllers. Earlier in the project, I changed the controllers to be large and red, and let me tell you, I'm not liking it now. So I'm just going to go ahead and click C head for the controller for this head here, and hold down Shift, go down to C foot, all the way at the bottom, and I'll go back to my rigging menu. I'll go down to controllers, and I'm going to switch these to medium, and let's say white. I'm going to make these a little bit more manageable. I'll unclick the size there, and with all of them selected, I can just click Update, and it will update every single one for me. Let's take a look. That looks good, except for one other problem. These two torso ones right here. There's two here, and now they're the exact same color. So I'm going to click on this back torso one right here, the second torso that's below C_C torso, and I'm going to go back into my controllers, click on it, and I'm going to change this one from medium to big. I'm going to change it from white to, let's say, yellow, so it's very visible, and update that one. And now, if I take a look, all these look pretty good. And all of the parenting has been done for me, and it's all pretty simple. I have this lovely rigged up character, but just to tidy things up before I start messing around with it, I'm going to do a little cleanup in the layers to make it even more manageable. I'm going to go ahead to all my bones since they've served their purpose and I won't be animating them anymore. They'll automatically be linked to these different controllers. I'll just go ahead and shift select them all, and I will turn the eyeballs off on them so I don't see them. I'll lock them off, and then I can go through and Shy Guy them. In fact, I'm going to uncheck Shy Guy here so it's a little bit easier, and I can just click Shy Guy on my different bones. And that's good. Let me Shy Guy it. So all I'm seeing now are my controllers. Once again, the controllers are guide layers, hence this little tic-tac-toe symbol, so they will not render out and you will not see them in the final animation. But let's take a look at what some of these do. I can go ahead and move the arm and it bends, and I can be all happy, and I can stretch it way out, which totally works for this character in a weird, strange way. I can go ahead and grab this torso and make him do a little wiggly dance, looking all good. Grab the other one, a little more wiggly dance. We can see what some of these do right here. Up here at the neck, the head one isn't going to actually move because it's more of a reference layer, but we can also go to the neck one and rotate it, and we can have him look this way and this way, do this little dance, and I'm having way too much fun with this. One thing I want to make sure of before I move on is that all my controllers are set up how I want them to. Like this leg right here, Oh, that is bending wrong. That is just like a broken leg. So with this selected, I'm gonna go ahead and hit E so I can see the effects. And I'm gonna double click here to open up the effects control panel. And I'm gonna change this controller and uncheck clockwise. There we go. And now our warble can just stomp, dance, and stretch out the leg in a very unbroken way. How about this other one? Is this also? Okay, this one looks pretty good. So all the rest of these are bending how I want them to, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Yeah, wiggle. All right. Also, I like the stretchiness of these arms, so I'm gonna leave the stretch checkmarked. I can go ahead and turn it off and then the arms won't stretch out any, but it kind of works for this character to have it be stretchy. If you'd like a more in-depth look at these controls in the effects panel here, watch the intro to inverse kinematics and rigging movies from earlier in this course. I go more in depth about them there. So yeah, here we have our conveniently rigged up green warble character thanks to Duik. Now, outside of character rigging, bones can be really useful for linking puppet pins to layers for all sorts of purposes. I've used it to make wafting curtains many times. It makes it possible to add puppet pins into the parenting chain and easily link them to other layers as well. But when it comes to rigging puppet pins, they really are a fantastic tool.